Hi everyone! Welcome to part 2 of our New York food tour. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, make sure to check that out because we had so many amazing eats, and also stay till the end of the video to find out my top recommendations from my 8 days eating in New York. And without further ado, let's get on with the food tour. All right, we are at Radio Bakery in Greenpoint, and apparently this place is really popular on the weekends. They have super long lines. Luckily, we are here on a weekday and there's barely any line, so we got to pick up a few items. Let's start off with this mushroom croissant. Look at all the layers, and the mushroom smells so good. Mmm. Oh my god, that's really good. If you couldn't tell from the sound of the crunch, it is extremely crispy. So it's just like crispy, buttery layers. Like even when you tap it like this, you can hear how crispy it is. And then you get the juicy umami mushrooms in the middle. The filling is kind of like creamy. It's like they mixed it with cheese, I believe bechamel. So it really just adds to that like umami flavor. This is so good. Next, let's try the Earl Grey morning bun. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Look at all those flaky layers and then all that sugar on the inside. Really nice flakiness, and this is not too sweet, which is really nice. Even though it's like coated in all that sugar, I don't know how they do it, but not too sweet. It also carries a really nice Earl Grey flavor. It's pretty strong, but it's not overly strong, if that makes sense. It's like strong but subtle at the same time. Really good. So I actually just went back in and lined up again because at 11 they released sandwiches, and I believe they released them at 10 as well. And I was overhearing that they released them at like 7:30 right when they opened too. And their most popular one is the salmon one. So if you can get that one, definitely get it because apparently it sells out super quick. We were not that lucky to get it, but we did get this prosciutto, burrata, and basil one. Look at that. The bread looks so fluffy. They did have about 5-ish options to choose from, and this one sounded the best to me. So let's give it a try. The focaccia is really soft and pillowy, but also chewy. It's really nice texture. Burrata is super creamy. There's saltiness from the prosciutto, but then that fresh basil just helps kind of like brighten the whole thing up.
아무런 고민도 하지 말고 저 바닷속으로 뛰어들어 보자. 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 입을 맞추고 붉게 물든 저 너울 지난 맘 가는 대로.
Okay, now we are at Caffè Panna, and I have been wanting to try this place for years. I just never got around to it, so I'm very excited to try it today. And I got the affogato with the cookies and panna flavor, which is kind of like a cookies and cream, and it comes with this whipped cream on top as well. Oh, whoa. The cookies kind of have like a softer texture. Like usually in cookies and cream, I'm used to the cookies being more crunchy. Very creamy. The coffee is strong. And there's even a little bit of saltiness to it to bring out the sweetness. I love the way the sweet ice cream melds together with the bitterness from the espresso. Definitely a nice way to get your coffee fix.
I kind of like it.
It's good, yeah?
Coffee flavor. It's like ice cream soup.
Coffee ice cream soup.
Coffee ice cream soup.
And then we also went to Peter Pan Donuts, and so I got just original glazed. I think that they actually dip it in honey. It feels really light and airy. Nice light glaze on the outside. It's actually sweet, but it's not overly sweet like some other donut places. And it's pretty fluffy. Then we also got the maple old fashioned. Look at all those ridges on there. Nice and cakey. It's a little crumbly. This one's also not too sweet either. I feel like some donut places, they make it really, really sweet, but both the ones we got, not too sweet. Nice balance. Chrissy's Pizza, and they only let you order a full pie, so they don't do slices here. And we got the spicy white and added pepperoni to half of the pizza. It has fresh mozzarella, seasoned ricotta, Calabrian chilies, hot honey, and black pepper. That is like the crispiest pizza I've ever had. Oh my gosh, that crust is so nice. Literally so crispy, but then there's a little bit of a chew when you get to the end part of the crust. It's creamy from the cheese, so many different flavors. Like you get the spiciness from the chilies, but then you also get different kinds of spices like from the hot honey and the black pepper. Super flavorful, creamy, love the texture. I'm a fan. All right, now we're at Wenwen and we got a whole spread of food. To start off, we have this numbing saltus salad and it looks so interesting. Look at that texture. I think it's my first time having saltus and it's really good. It's kind of crunchy like celery, but I think the way they prepare it, it makes it a little bit softer. Refreshing, crunchy. It has a little bit of that numbing spice and it's quite acidic too, like vinegary. I could eat that whole bowl. Next, I'm gonna try some of their beef noodle soup. It's actually raining today, so this is like the perfect comfort meal. And since I'm Taiwanese, of course I love beef noodle soup, so very excited to try. The noodles have a nice QQ texture. They're like relatively thin, so it's fun to eat and it soaks up the flavor of the broth really well. Let's check out that beef. Ooh, oh my gosh, it literally just fell apart in my chopstick. You do not need teeth to chew this. It literally melts in your mouth. Wow, completely falls apart. That is so good. Then we also got the pea shoots with tofu skin. This one's called dou miao in Chinese. This is really flavorful. They really load in on the garlic, which as a garlic girly, I personally love. Very nice crunchy texture, and then you have the soft, silky tofu skin to contrast it. Solid dish. We also got their whole BDSM fried chicken. BDSM stands for brined deboned soy milk. And they also only have this for dinner and it's limited to 5 per day. So make sure you get here early and order one of these. I love that they debone it for you, so it's much easier to eat. That skin is nice and crispy. Ooh, and a little bit spicy too. And I got a breast piece and it's still decently juicy. So much seasoning and flavor on the outside and the juicy chicken on the inside. I just love how crispy it is. The chicken breast was good, but I like the thigh even better. So much more flavor. We also got the lu rou fan. And I saw on the menu that they add peanut butter to this one, which I thought was interesting because I've actually never had lu rou fan with peanut butter in it. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, first of all, it's so flavorful, but also that peanut butter flavor does come through. It's not overpowering, but it does complement the braised pork flavor really well. Adds like a nuttiness to it. You also get the pickled mustard greens, which cuts through the fattiness of the braised pork. So very nice. The egg is also perfectly jammy. This is a solid bowl of lu rou fan, and I've had a lot in my lifetime. I feel like everything was really good. For our first stop today, we are at Banh by Lauren. And actually right before this, we went to Golden Diner to put our name down. And right now is a Thursday around 12. Guess how long the wait is? 2 to 2.5 hours. So as much as I want to try Golden Diner, we'll see if we end up sticking around that long. But anyway, to kill some time, we are across the street and they're really known for like pandan stuff, which I'm really excited because I love pandan. So first we're gonna try the pandan latte. Actually, considering it's pandan, it's not that green.
Right.
But I'm excited to try it. Of course, we're using our Feed Me Make Gospel restaurant. Link will be in the description as always. Let's give it a mix. I also love how cute the cup is. Oh. At first, it just tastes like you're drinking a normal smooth iced coffee, but the pandan flavor comes through at the end.
It's kind of a subtle taste, and then at the end, it's like more prominent.
Yeah. It's also not too sweet. Pretty good, very balanced.
Very balanced.
And then we also got a pandan honeycomb cake. Look at that texture. Squishy. This is made with rice flour and tapioca flour, so I think it's gonna be really chewy. Cheers.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's very chewy. Kind of like a cake on the outside, but then on the inside, kind of mochi-ish.
It's fun to eat.
This is fun to eat. This one is a little sweeter than the latte, but it's still not too sweet.
Yeah.
And I feel like these pair really well together.
I'm usually more of a sweet person,
Yeah.
but for this one, I make an exception.
It's good, huh?
Good.
We just stopped by Ji Shi Mo, I think. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. I'll put the name on the screen and the information is always in the description box as well. We got their signature, which is the #1, and it has roast pork, shrimp, cilantro, and egg. I'm kind of using this bag as a makeshift table.
Resourceful.
All right, let's pour that sauce on there. Ooh,
Oh, that's a lot.
drowning in sauce. You can really see the shrimp, the egg, the cilantro. Oh, and the little bits of roast pork too. Got a little bite with everything. Cheers. Those rice rolls just melt in your mouth. So soft, so silky. Don't even have to chew. You're just chewing on the filling at this point. Flavor from the roast pork is like tassu, so it's a little sweet, savory, and then the shrimp is really juicy as well. A lot of flavor in this. I know there's so many Chang Fun places in Chinatown. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to try all of them to find which one is our exact favorite, but this is really good. Definitely super solid. If you guys have a favorite Chang Fun place in Chinatown, please leave it in the comments below so we can try it next time.
Really good. I like how silky it is. That's one of my favorite things we tried.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Bird
Good
approved.
job, Chinatown.
Actually, while we were waiting for this one, because they did take like 30 minutes to make it, we stopped by the Chang Fun cart. It's literally just a few steps down, and we got a small beef Chang Fun, and this one's only $1.75. Wow, look at that. Ooh, you can already tell the texture is really different. The other one's more silky looking. This one has a little, I don't know, a little goopier, I guess. And this one you can see they add the sauce in there for you. And there's like the little bits of beef in there. Cheers. The texture in this one is really different. The other one kind of melts in your mouth. This one's a little more chewier. And yeah, I think goopy is kind of an appropriate word. Kind of goopy-ish. For $1.75, you really can't complain. But I will say, I think Ji Shi Mo is better. After about an hour and 40 minutes, we got a text that our table was ready at Golden Diner and to return within 10 minutes. So we power walked over there and got seated. To start off, we ordered this yuzu aid and added iced tea to it. So it was kind of like an Arnold Palmer situation. We were looking for something refreshing, but this was just really sour, like low-key biting into a lemon. But if you like really sour citrusy stuff, then you might like it. Now onto the food. We got their Chinatown egg and cheese sando, which comes with soft scrambled eggs, American cheese, hash brown patty served on a sesame scallion milk bun with the option to add bacon, sausage, or avocado for an extra cost. The egg was cooked really well. It was moist, fluffy, and went well with the cheese. I also loved how crispy the hash brown was, which added a nice textural element to the sandwich. However, we found that overall the sandwich definitely needed some sauce or maybe add the meat to it for the extra cost, because on its own it did not have much flavor and was quite bland. Moving on to the star of the show and their most popular dish, the honey butter pancakes. It comes with 2 pancakes served with honey maple butter and lemon zest, with the option to add berry compote for an extra $4, which we opted for. We had heard so many amazing things about these pancakes and how they were absolutely life-changing, so we were excited. They were definitely really fluffy and a generous size as well. Upon first bite, I thought they were really unique, unlike any other pancakes I've had. The texture was fluffy, soft, and crumbly. It kind of reminded me of the texture of cornbread. The best parts of the pancake were the outside bits because they were soaked in that sweet, sweet honey maple butter, but once you work your way towards the middle, there wasn't enough sauce, which led to it being kind of dry and not that flavorful. This is where the side of berry compote came in to help bring in that moisture and sweetness, which was much needed. I felt like it was worth it to get the berry compote for this reason, but $4 for this tiny bowl was pretty steep. Overall, I'm glad I tried it once, but I don't think I'd go again. It just personally was not worth the long wait for me. Okay, we are at Ceres Pizza or Ceres Pizza. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but this is like a relatively new pizza place and they do sourdough pizza. So I'm very intrigued. At the moment, they're only doing full pies. I believe they used to do slices. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but regardless, check their Instagram to see what they're doing at the time, whether it be full pies or slices or whatever. We went ahead and got the cheese pie. It comes with San Marzano, scamorza, and mozzarella. And this one you're particularly excited for, right?
I think so. I like sourdough as well.
Yeah, we love sourdough. Look at that. It's beautiful. You can see the flop, not too floppy, pretty stable. And that crust. Look at that. Fluffy. Cheers. The texture, this might be tied for my favorite texture.
Yeah. Of this trip,
yeah.
Me too.
The bottom has this nice crisp, but the dough is still chewy. Maybe that's the sourdough working its magic, you know? I think when we went to Chrissy's, it was like too crispy. This is like the perfect amount of cooked, I think. Just the right amount of cheese, just the right amount of tomato. Adds that saltiness. I love how it has the crisp, but it still has that chew that you want. Definitely in the top 3 of the places we've tried so far.
Agree.
Is this like a perfect cheese slice?
Good flavor, good texture.
All around,
Yeah.
Very good.
This pizza is bird approved.
We got the Hanoi egg coffee. Good?
Yeah, not bad. Very strong.
Oh no. It's like 6 p.m.
Very strong.
Oh no. Very strong, but very good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I really
think
like
it's
it.
probably one of the best things we've
Like drinks?
Yeah, drinks that
One of
we've
the
tried
best
here.
drinks we've had in New York. Creamy, smooth egg foam and
Bold.
sweet. And the coffee, it's really strong, but it's not like overly bitter. Like they
Yeah.
added enough like condensed milk. Very yummy. For dinner, we met up with some friends at Okiboru House of Udon for their Himokawa-style flat wide udon. We ordered the dipping udon set, which came with house-made udon noodles and a side of yuzu dipping broth, as well as bacon, shrimp, and vegetable tempura. They gave us this separate plate with quail egg, wasabi, green onion, and grated radish to add to the dipping broth for more richness, brightness, and depth of flavor. Then we dipped the wide udon into the broth and slurped it up. I really enjoyed the texture. It was smooth and silky, but also had a bouncy little chew. The noodles absorbed the savory flavor of the broth, which tasted similar to shoyu, complemented by the yuzu citrus. I also loved the way the wasabi and green onions brightened it up. As time went on, the noodles started sticking to themselves, and it was kind of hard to separate. When I've had this dish in Japan, they usually serve the noodles in water to prevent them from sticking together, so I think this spot could benefit from that. Moving on to the tempura, I enjoyed all of them. They had that nice light crisp that you look for in tempura, and just look how big this bacon one was. They were really filling and a perfect accompaniment to the udon. Overall, this spot was solid. It wasn't quite as good as Japan, but definitely close enough to hold over my cravings, and I would come back in the future.
Girl, you got me down so bad. I can't say enough. She pull up with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, 'cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain.
Okay, we just went to Apollo Bagels. There's this place in LA called Courage Bagels, which I've tried before, and I think this place is kind of like similar to that. We got 2 to try. This one is an everything bagel with smoked salmon, cream cheese, capers, red onion, and dill. Just look how beautiful it looks. It's like a work of art. This is very different from the other bagels we've been having in New York. The outside has this kind of like hard crispiness, and then the inside it's chewy, but the other bagels we've been having are more fluffy and soft. This one is a little more like dense. Not saying that that's a bad thing. I think it works really well in this kind of like open face sandwich. I personally love smoked salmon, especially with cream cheese and red onion, so can't go wrong. And I also really like that cracked black pepper on top, as well as I'm tasting like some, maybe they squeeze lemon on top, so it adds this like brightness. It does remind me of Courage Bagels. I feel like it's pretty similar. Really enjoy it. Then we also got the bagel with tomato and cream cheese, and we subbed the regular cream cheese for scallion cream cheese. I do want to say a disclaimer, I'm not a huge fan of raw tomatoes like this, but I saw people raving about this, so I really wanted to give it a try. The fresh tomato really shines, and everything works well together to complement the flavor of the tomato too. And even though I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes, like I could totally finish this. I'm glad I tried it. I do think like if you like tomatoes, you will really like it. You know, as I eat it more, it's actually growing on me. So that being said, I do think it's good. I just wouldn't pick it over the smoked salmon one. We got a cheese slice from Joe's. Spider-Man pizza.
Ready? Honestly, this is really good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Legendary for a reason?
Yeah, the cheese is really good. And I like the thinness of the crust.
Yeah.
I can see why Spider-Man likes this one. I give this one a solid 8.5.
Wow, wait, really? Oh, that's really good. Yeah, this is solid. I wonder if maybe this location is the original and it's better than the other locations, because I don't remember it being this good. Like, I always remember it being good, but I feel like this is better than usual. The crust texture is really nice. It's more fluffy than the other places and still retains that crisp on the bottom. And I feel like the tomatoes here they use are really tangy.
Yeah, I like the tomatoes.
Yeah, the tomatoes here are special. Very good.
Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's delays. Add it up, plus sign, zeros on the table. Driving and vibing, bring the beat later. Wanna make it bigger, just a little bit of flavor showing up to my space, I'm a fashion dealer. I'm your biggest bidder, meet me in the middle. I just don't wanna settle under these lucid dreams. I'm not just a visionary, it's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no ordinary. Stay put, we gon' get higher. You're the product, I could be your buyer. Under these lucid dreams, I'm not thinking off my head yet. Just being honest, what's the big difference? Yeah. And I've been feeling my own inertia. Just being honest, there's no difference. And more to soak it. I don't want to just feel under these lucid dreams. I'm not just a visionary, it's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no ordinary. Stay put, we gon' get higher. You're the product, I could be.
All right, now we are at Essa Bagel, and this is actually one of the first bagel places we ever tried in New York, like many years ago, and it's always been like a long time favorite. But I'm really excited to try it and see like what we think of it now, because I feel like, you know, our taste buds have evolved and changed, and we tried other bagel places we liked, so I'm curious to see if it lives up to our memory. But
Does it stand the test of time?
yes, exactly. We got our go-to order, which is the signature favorite, and it has lox, cream cheese, red onion, tomato, capers, lettuce, basically the works. And we got it on an everything bagel. Cheers. It is very good.
No, it's very solid.
It is very good. The lobster is so flavorful. More so than the Apollo's bagels. Or maybe they added more of it. I feel like the smoked salmon flavor is just really strong.
I really like the capers.
Oh yeah, Bird loves capers. But yeah, everything works so well together. Again, I love smoked salmon with red onion and cream cheese, so can't go wrong. I feel like the bagel texture, it's pretty chewy compared to some of the other ones we've had. One of the chewiest ones, I think.
I don't know if this is controversial to say. I think the bagel itself at pop-up bagels is better though.
I think so too.
But I do really like
The combination of everything
Yeah.
in this. It's huge. Literally, I think I could only eat half of it anyway, you know? Verdict, still solid after all these years. Reliable, not a bad choice. But I think there might be other ones that we like.
Competition.
Yeah, competition that we like more than this.
I think before this was a clear favorite, but now not so clear.
Yeah, true. Others are edging.
Murky favorite.
Would it be cool to say? Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition. All my senses tell me I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling, what if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. And your friends are drunk, and the DJ keeps playing the same songs, and time isn't moving along. So would it be cool to say, do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we could find a two-song place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Oh, do you want to escape with me? Oh, oh, oh. Do you want to escape with me?
We got the goods and we waited almost an hour. We waited like 53 minutes. So like an hour.
Long time to wait.
Yeah, so we got the combo over spicy rice. It has white sauce, red sauce, and they also put fries on top too. Ha ha ha. Wowza. Ooh, it smells good. So this is the spicy rice. It's this red rice. And I read though that it's not that spicy. Let's get a good scoop. We got lamb, chicken, and rice and lettuce. Whoa. That's good. So flavorful. And I am getting a hit of spiciness. I don't think it's from the rice though. I think it's from the red sauce. But then they also drown it in white sauce, so that helps counterbalance the spiciness. The meat is so tender and juicy, like not tough or dry at all. The spice level, for me personally, is really enjoyable. It's like spicy enough where I can really taste it, but not spicy enough where I'm like, you know? Whoa, this is pretty dang good.
That's quite good.
This halal food is halal good. We got some green sauce. Should I just pour some?
Pour it.
I'll pour some there. See how that tastes.
That's like the sauce that you get at a kebab shop.
Oh, I
think
love
you
the
really
green
like
sauce.
the sauce. This is halal good.
See. You know it's a good joke.
Yeah, whatever.
So that's it for our New York food tour. Out of our 8 days of eating, here are my top recommendations that I would go back to over and over again. Don't forget to watch part 1 if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!